Hi, I'm Brendan Quinn, this is Isabella Zamorano, and this is our AP Biology presentation of a geographical timeline for Earth. Next slide, please. This is Earth's formation, also known as Proto-Earth, which formed around 4,567 million years ago. It was formed in the Hadean period, and again known as Proto-Earth. Proto-Earth was formed from an accretion of interstellar dust and debris. And yeah, that's Proto-Earth. Next slide, please. Chemical evidence for life. It was first in the Archean period. Also, if you're going to be specific, it is 3,800 million years ago. And the earliest evidence we have for life chemically is stored in rocks, which were organic compounds that had an isotropic signature that was low in carbon-13. Next slide, please. Okay, visible evidence for life. Fossil, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's stromatolites, provide the oldest physical evidence for life on Earth. Some mounds date as far back as 3.4 billion years ago, and they were in the Archean period. And these stromatolites are layered mounds compressed of mineral sediments. And they date as back as 3.4 billion years ago. And they're formed by successive generations of microbial communities. Next slide, please. Biomarkers. Now, biomarkers are lipids which were preserved in rocks, and they're the oldest direct product of living organisms. They were around first 2,700 million years ago in the Archean time period. Next slide, please. The Great Oxygenation Event, approximately 2,400 to 1,400 million years ago. It's in the Proterozoic time period, and what happened was, because cyanobacteria creating oxygen just began to accumulate in the atmosphere. Next slide, please. And the origin of eukaryotes, 2,400 to 2,000 million years ago in the Proterozoic time period. And basically, eukaryotes, which is what we are, animal cells, are hallmark. The hallmark of eukaryotes are organelles like the nucleus and mitochondria, which are not found in prokaryotes. The nucleus is basically the brain and the control center of the cell. Genetic evidence has revealed that mitochondria, in fact, arose from a symbiotic relationship in which bacterium was engulfed by another cell. Fun fact. So our mitochondria is actually not our own. Take it away, Isabella.
Alright, next slide, please. So the origin of chloroplasts began 1,600 to 1,400 million years ago in the Proterozoic era, and like mitochondria, the chloroplasts are a result of a cyanobacteria engulfed by a eukaryote. Next slide, please. So the Bangiomorpha pubescens. This is a red algae that was the oldest evidence of sexual reproduction. It began 1,200 million years ago in the Proterozoic eon. I said era before, it's the eon. And it is the oldest organism in an extinct phylum. Can I please have the next slide? Okay, so the origin of animals, which began first on fossil records 635 million years ago in the Proterozoic era. Animals began to appear on fossil record at this time, but before, they could have evolved as early as 800 million years ago. Next slide, please. The first vertebrates began in the Phanerozoic era. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. And it is when small fish with very primitive vertebrates began to appear for the first time. And that is all.
Is there a next slide?
No, there is not a next slide.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you guys.